this hat fits very well, but I have to disclose this because of much information. So the information I have to disclose, and I have to do it because of different situations. But I have to disclose that I am now affiliated with FaZe Grip, and this affiliation happened through an email, through Twitter. They said I must announce that I am now affiliated with them. So this is my way of saying I'm affiliated with them. And before I become fully affiliated with them, I'm going to give you my personal feedback on this hat. The delivery was quick. It took, like they said, it took like 5 to 7 business days to get it. The shipping was well. I ended up paying $32 for this hat. However, the hat itself was $25. Shipping cost me a little bit more money than normal. I really had no delays with this hat because, solely I just didn't have any issues with this hat. So that was great because I've had issues with gaming companies before, giving me products. No shade to the company, but I've had problems with companies before. This company in particular, though, I had no problems with this company. This company was on time. They were efficient. They emailed me about the situations, even the affiliations. They hoped understand the affiliations more. They had They answered questions right away through emails. If I had a problem, they got right back to me in maybe like 2 hours. So this company, I'm happy to be now affiliated with. And now this video did take me some time because I had to do some background before I announced I'm affiliated with a company because that's just my personal intake on that company, and I have to make sure that everything within that company is solid. So your question will be, how long did you wear this? I was originally going to wear this hat for 1 week. I wore it for 2. I wore this hat for 2 weeks because I was worried about the design. Okay, so in this video, as you can see, this is probably like a lighter red, right? Like a red. You could tell it's red, but you're not sure on what kind of red this is, right? So I was trying to talk to this with a few people. They're like, yeah, it looks orange on camera, but it looks red like when I'm physically seeing this in person. So there were things I had to do to make sure that I released this very well. It's very different. I will say that this hat is very different. I have a head size of 23, and I use like the second. I don't know if you can see this, but we're gonna adapt real quick. So I use the second clip for this because my head is 32 inches. So around it is, but or centimeters, not really sure. But so I use the third one down, and then you have 2 left. But so you have 2 spaces left. This hat did do well under temperature because I do sweat, and I think that is that's something to worry about, especially when you're dealing with brands. You're like, okay, well, is it sweat proof? Is this brand sweat proof? Is this hat gonna worry about sweating? For the most part, there's no sweat residue or anything. So sweat wise, this brand was okay. The structure of this hat, though, you can hear it. It has good quality behind it. It's not necessarily like a tough material. Like normal hat companies, they use very tough materials, and I think this was partially because they knew they were giving this to gamers. But this hat has a tougher material. Like it has a tougher material, and it does bounce back. You don't have to worry about like this flipping without like just on purpose like this. There's no like really bad things to it. I'll show you it this way. The hat still looks similar. Like there's no accident that hitting that will cause this hat to look weird. Not at all. So I think overall I do like this hat a little bit better than previous hats I've had. It is red because I do like the color red. I like a lot of red. So I did get it in a red color. And overall, the snapbacks you can't go wrong with. You can pick your color. They had red, they had white, they had black. But I was worried about the black because this design is black. But black on black sometimes is not a great model for a hat. I should have gotten that, but I didn't. I got it in red. I got it in 5 to 7 weeks. Structure of this hat is good. They have because I know some people wash their hats. I don't. I use a spray for it. But some people wash their hats, and the materials of what is made in this hat is displayed. So that's always good to have. So overall, I think this is a good hat, and I am not affiliated with this company. So I just wanted to make this video clear. I waited a few weeks to make sure that everything was okay with this company before I announced that I'm affiliated with them, but I also had to make sure I was affiliated with them before I made this video to say this. So overall, you can be affiliated with them through email, and they said that it's only a one-time payment of an item, and you become affiliated with them. I bought things from them before, like consoles for my cases for my PS4, my Xbox One controller, so they're there. But overall, it's not a bad. I would say this is a good thing for a hat, because most hats like this quality cost upwards of $50 to $60 to get customized with logos and stuff on them. So $32 isn't really bad. I paid $25. Really was the price for the hat. Overall, I think it's a great deal. I think they're a great company because they respond in a timely manner, which is what I do love. So overall, this hat is great. It doesn't really fade, but I didn't wash it because I use a spray that protects it from all elements, but I haven't sprayed it on yet. So this is what it is without the spray. So overall, I think it is a great buy. They have more stuff on their website, but overall, I think this hat is a great quality. So